That's the question we're gonna answer here. Titan in blue and Hawk in red in the bottom. Once again, AZ.
Yeah, and it seems Titan really is not a Warden player. But is it going to be a Panda here? Panda seems to be the flavor of the month.
But is the level 3 fast enough for that? To play it on AZ?
I don't know. I don't think that's too easy to do either, but I've seen so many Pandas recently, not just on AZ.
Moonstyle.
Master.
Moon's best friend from the tavern, as it seems. And yeah. People say Remo should be louder. Alright, thank you, Turbozao. Boosted him.
Alright.
So, Beastmaster and Quillbeast, what do you think?
I guess you can harass the expansion, which of course will be coming up. Well, I say of course, but Hawk being Hawk, he likes to play rifle pushes every now and then.
Not too much anymore, though.
Alright, and the Wisp sees the expansion attempt, but this is a very early Wisp. Ideally, you would like to detonate onto both Water Elementals. That's not going to happen. And the Expo is already coming in, and the Beastmaster's on the opposite side of the map, so... Yeah, I thought this was going to be in time to do damage, but...
Nope.
I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, I agree. You can pick up a bit, though, but he's way too late to steal anything here, and Hawk gets the Potion of Greater Healing. He was qualified for GCS Summer, wants to go again. Oh, level 3 for the... Almost a surround there.
Yeah, level 3, no peasants have died yet. We have the semi-water torrents online. This is looking like the early game plan for the Night Elf just did not work out in the slightest.
No. Did he... Like, it's weird. Weird movement in general. First you delay your hero a bit, as it's a neutral hero. Then you move back to the north. And then you move south. But there's an immediate counter expansion by Titan. Maybe that's his goal.
And he's staying on tier 1. Tier 1 sieges towards the human. That's of course not going to be happening with the expansion coming up here. At the expansion. Can he kill this? I don't think so.
Where's the damage coming from? This is way more damage than I expected it to be. He's even building it with 6 peasants and still holding it down. Oh no, that was such an easy surround.
Oh, no. Nothing is working out for Titan this game. Oh man.
He got some mercenaries.
He didn't even kill a single unit. The peasants are still alive. The footies are still alive.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Expo is almost up though. Berserker and Shadow Priest online.
You think this was all just a distraction? But we saw Moon being able to counter-expand quickly, going into later tech stages. But in the big fights, the Beastmaster isn't really the hero you want.
It's also a little unfair to compare Moon to Titan, obviously. But a lot of piercing damage now. There seems to be no defense on Hawk's side. But Huntress Hall only now with the tier 2 tag. So it's kind of early, but also kind of late. I mean, late for Huntress pressure, but early for normal Dryad Bears.
Yeah, from Moon we definitely saw a lot of Huntresses added into the mix with the Beastmaster, and a very late tier 2 and the early expansion as we're seeing here. Beastmaster
almost got level 3 from this.
And I guess he should be safe against harass from Hawk. Everything is low here, needs to heal up first. He should have the time to creep up the expansion here with a tree, I think. So the counter expansion timing is good, but again, in the 70 versus 70 fights, Beastmaster, it's okay, but like, not the most amazing.
Region scroll now for Hawk. He did not the same mistake as Anima and built his shop early on. Of course, different matchup and stuff. Level 3 for the Beastmaster. Scouting with an archer here. Not too afraid of a creep jack. That is weird. The Tree of Life is not tanking anything. But the Beastmaster is.
Piercing damage here though. Could be able to take out the Rock Golem quickly, but at the same time, Hawk is being annoying. In the main base, he's way too early to cancel any lures, but some Moonwells might be his kills, and a lot of footies with the normal damage here are being pretty threatening.
That's true. Beastmaster got the big invul potion, which is nice, but he needs to react pretty soon. Mass repair, but he will lose a lot of wisps here. And he's still in tech, so... he does have enough lumber. So that's not an issue, but he has to get it. Oh, Thunderhawk too!
That's really cool. A lot of damage. Is pretty squishy though. Oh, he heals the Thunderhawk from the Moonwell. That's not something we see every day. These footies, that's very, very effective.
Gets at least one more. Oh, the duration is over. So he doesn't get it there. This delays Titan's tier 2 buildings. Only with the presence of the army. What elemental? Yeah. Hawk.
I know that feeling, man. I don't think it's ever happened when we casted together, but a few times once or twice when I was casting solo, Siggy was sitting up on my closet and then suddenly jumps down onto the desk, man, and I had a mini heart attack.
Unfortunately, this did not happen with the camera on, no. But this cat seems to be doing a great harass. Buying lots of time here. I would love to understand that.
We don't understand Russian. Gonna be entangled here in a moment. He's like 1.5k behind that of the human, which usually is a very good timing.
Yeah.
But again, Beastmaster makes this all a little different.
But I like the choice of Titan, to be honest, on paper at least, because if you go for Quilbeast level 2 and there's a lot of archers, there are a lot of archers actually, then the human just goes for defend, and then what? What does the Quilbeast really provide? I mean, against the casters, yeah, nice. But even against the breakers, it's not that great. So with the Hawk, if it's not focused by Water Elements and Archmage immediately, that does work a lot better. Of course, later it can be dispelled and stuff.
Now he's gonna get both lowers. That is so painful. And I really like that he's getting the Panda second. The more powerful, big army fight hero.
Yeah, works for the first time. Rebuilt it immediately. Level 4 on the Beastmaster, though. And the second lore stays alive, and that's so big.
Yep, just barely, but stays alive. Now where can the Panda go creeping? The Merchant is an easy choice, then I guess the Kobold's in the middle, so he should have the space to get to level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the tech is coming in from Titan as well.
Tier 3 finally! That took some time. We are 9 minutes in the game, but he gets a bit of experience on his Panda, and he's heavily relying on this Thunderhawk. He can't do anything against the expansion, but maybe he can cancel some healing.
He has 6 archers, man.
Yeah.
You think this is just gonna be a straight up 75 supply push?
I think so. Double Arcane Sanctum, Workshop, Breakers, Casters, Mortars with a few Riflemen against the Fury Dragons.
I really think he should solo creep this Panda, man.
Level 3 Hawk is incredible, though. Against the Mortars, for sure. That's a really good solution against Mortar teams. Isn't it funny how he uses...
Does it have the same sound effect as Chimeras, by the way? The attack?
I don't know, man. But I think it's really funny that Titan uses the Hawk against Hawk.
That's true. Didn't realize. And this is a good timing for the Night Elf here when he has the Dryads online before the human has his full arsenal mustered. It's for him.
Okay, Hawk now at 61 supply. He just needs to buy a little more time. Panda with another Breath of Fire. Footmen are walking in, maybe going for a surround. There is a Town Portal on him and a big Invul Potion, so he's not that scared of a hero focus. Level 4 on the Archmage, though. Gets rid of a lot of archers here, man. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This spell on the Water Elemental worked quite nice with the Dryads, but there is the surround that I was talking about. And, oh, Invul to fight out of there.
Weird, it doesn't seem like he can stay in this fight much longer anyways. Oh, the Panda in trouble. You don't want to lose him. You have to creep him up to level 3, man. Is there another Stormbolt? No! He's out of mana. No more Stormbolts.
He killed so many militia here.
Oh, level up for the MK. He almost has the mana. He needs to slow him down with a Dryad. Good awareness by Titan. Does it.
Yeah, but gets 2 of the archers nonetheless. And Titan is down to 40 supply.
Now we have adept training coming in a little late here. Hold down Hawk, I guess, but in a minute, I think, this push is going to be knocking at the expansion.
Oh yeah, and mortar teams knock hard and loud. It's only one at the moment though. It does have 3 riflemen. No upgrades for them. But more of the damage is coming. Doesn't have that many blockers. But where are bears? Are they even close? Master upgrade is halfway through. Can he buy some more time? Hawk decides to go creeping. The panda's still not 3, that's a big issue.
Look at this breath, man. It's not even tickling. It's just like a soft touch.
Monkey getting close to 3. Boots of Keltalas. More chance for bashes with more attack speed. But then it's just a tiny little bit. But he bought the time for the master upgrade that he needed. It's only 1 though. Militia coming in. Good timing by Hawk. And 2 mortars. The Hawk has to do an incredible job. It's not 5. Bash Bear!
A player's forces are under attack.
What? Did he reskill from Hawk to Bash Bear? It must be.
Yeah. We have 2 summon bears and 1 night elf bear in this army. But it's getting dispelled pretty quickly. Nice detonates actually coming against all the casters. That's pretty good. Panda gets a level up to 3. Here he almost has the mana, but he's getting burned by the 1 breaker. And now he's getting focused. Has to use the healing potion. Just barely. Gets it off in time, but what is this Night Elf army? Like, there's a unit here, there's a unit there. This just doesn't seem to be cohesive.
Yeah, there's no front line, there's no structure, there's a focus on the Beastmaster, there's a potion, he uses it though, but gets a bash right after. Here we have a Stormbolt, yes we do, not using it though, maybe on cooldown, but level 5 on the Archmage, this is just...
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, he's just cleaning this up, the towers are starting to build, we still have mortar teams, 3 of them, mass damage. And it's 77 supply. There's no Demon Hunter close to 6. There's no Panda level 6. Which could be a rescue against this army. I like how Hawk is cutting him off from his own Moonwell so he can't use them here.
And once again, another attempt here with another few bears. Breath of Fire. This one a little better. He has a mana potion as well. MK. 1 soon to be 2 Stormbolts to use. Here we go. Flies onto the Panda. Is this gonna be the kill? Almost had the bash there, but he... Ow. But this won't change the fact that this Expo...
Oh, builds a new one right in his face.
Damn, son. We have quite a bit of BM going on today.
Yeah, it's really interesting and really entertaining, I feel. Hawk takes the lead. So far, every single favorite has won all their maps.
Okay. I mean, can you expand any faster with this? It seemed to be so much faster. We would have to compare the replays to each other, I guess. But yeah, his expo was fast, but other than that, nothing seemed to work there.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe, I mean, I say this a lot, but if you come back to the scene and you're trying to find your rhythm and your mojo, then try, like, the Demon Hunter is the best choice then. But maybe he thought, okay, Hawk is, at the moment, a lot better than I am. So, let's try something cheesy, or a little cheesy at least. And Titan decides to go for Echo Isles. So this gives us these maps. Games up. And if it goes to map 3, then it's Terrana Stand.
Echo Isles, okay. That used to be for Warden players. But the Chinese humans have found an answer. Harass heavily, don't give her an easy time creeping, steal the Shadow Priest.
But you can say the same about...
and then be aggressive.
You can say the same about Terrana Stand as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, on Terranas, deal with the pressure. On Echo, I always see it being successful from the human side.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
But as I said before, Titan vetoed Twisted earlier, and that might indicate that he doesn't like Warden. However, maybe he just doesn't like the big maps, fearing tank play or whatever. I wonder what the first hero choice here is going to be. You say the safest one is going to be the Demon Hunter, and I agree. But once again, it's going to be a neutral hero. Could this be a throwback to a Dark Ranger, perhaps?
Ooh, very, very likely in my opinion. And I'm loading up the game. Hawk with the 1-0 lead. Now it's map choice for Titan. Choose this one. He must have a game plan for this one. And we'll see if this works as intended. Map number 2 coming up. Titan in the upper left with a late altar again. No Demon Hunter, no Warden. Something from the tavern. What's this something gonna be?
Nowadays, we would say, well, Panda seems to be the choice, but Titan more of an old school player. I don't think Panda was too much part of the meta back then. Dark Ranger or Beastmaster is what I'm expecting. They are pretty similar. Lots of summons and stuff. Of course, with the Dark Ranger, you rely on kills. But the thing is, until they're level 6, they're not like the most amazing in actual big fights, it seems.
We'll see it in a bit. In like a minute or so. Archmage for Hawk. That is almost set in stone. Very rare that he goes away from this.
Such a shame, right? If we ever have a patch, I would love for all the other heroes to get buffed, at least being first hero material. For example, you remember that game Yumiko Blood Mage first against Orc here with a Phoenix? Wasn't that just amazing?
That was a thing of
Wasn't
beauty.
that just absolutely?
But we're not gonna see this here. There's a farm for Hawk coming, scouting some movement. Speaking of movement, Wisp is already there at the tavern. And it is...
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm pretty sure it's a
The town
Dark
is
Ranger.
under siege.
Yeah, there we go. Nicker style, Sasa style, Titan style. He's killing... Oh, I thought he would kill the brute.
Almost. Yeah, me too. That was really close.
Hawk is going for an instant expansion.
Yeah, exactly. That can be dangerous, because with this, AM might be stuck on level 2 for a long time, and having to deal with level 2 skeletons especially can be hard enough just in and of itself. Elementals can be extremely difficult.
The snowball starts with the mercenary camp. There's not too much Hawk can do against it. He's scouting, he sees stuff, but he's far, far, far away.
Player's forces are
from
under
letting this
attack.
happen. But he doesn't want to. I think he's fine with his Expo Talisman of Evasion. Nah, not what he wanted. Engine of War, right next to Hawk's base. He saw that.
The Huntress Dark Ranger play. Okay, that's something new. And so many skeletons running towards the main base now. Oh, dude, he needs an arcane tower.
Oh, he doesn't even have a scout tower.
They are coming from the
Player's
opposite side of the
forces are
map,
under
though,
attack.
so they won't be lasting too much longer. I really don't think that they should be getting distracted right here. I think they should run over right away.
He splits
Town
them.
is under siege.
He was attacking his own Engine of War for some reason. Shadow Priest falls. Hawk so far with good reactions. Distraction. Getting a kill here and there. And yeah, the duration is over.
Yep. Hawk very quick here with a response to call Militia, but doesn't even need it. And yeah, now we have Huntresses joining the battle. Hunts plus Dark Ranger. Unusual combo.
Yeah, where can he find the damage now? I mean, there's... Oh, here! Haha, no tower. Expo almost up.
Town is under
How
siege.
fast can he start this again? There's definitely one skeleton. But Hawk is there for the defense.
Hawk, the jig is up now. He knows what's going on. He has to go defense, defense, defense all the way. Don't even think about transitioning. It doesn't matter. Just survive. Just survive the huntresses that will be coming.
But it's hard because 4 wisps are coming as well. This is Ancient Protectors then to the main, and there's no tower there.
Doesn't really have the resources to mass produce APs just yet. May have to wait a little. Ranger, I feel, really needs level 3. Until then, the skeletons aren't too scary.
No.
But with hunts coming over, getting those kills might not be too difficult soon.
Players' forces are under attack.
Archer kill here against the mercenaries. Hawk got both mercenaries at the left camp. Now hunters are here. 2 of them. Still no tower. AP being built, but Hawk sees it. I think 1 militia is not enough though. Oh, Dark Ranger almost surrounded. Yeah. Didn't get the black arrow applied, so he killed 1 peasant, but no skeleton. No water elemental either though. That's
no
good
dust,
damage.
by the way.
It's doing good damage
No
to
dust,
the
so Shadow
economy.
Meld be available. This Dark Ranger,
Ooh, 25. Loses the Huntress. And the rest is blocked. Loses the second Huntress. This is not supposed to happen. The AP got killed, by the way, in the north.
AM just found way too many kills.
Yeah, GG.
After this... Yeah, GG.
Woo,
Oh man, that is...
What a beating! He took there 6 minutes. That wasn't even funny.
That was pretty damn one-sided.
I expected so much more from Titan.
I think he's not yet there. He has the potential to be one of the very good ones in Europe, but he needs more practice. That means for us, Cash versus Foggy next, right?
Yeah, that's true. So, Foggy Cash next. We go into a little break as we got a lot of time here. And since we're casting since 1 PM, we do have some time, I guess. So we set everything up, we took a full read more, and we get the game hosted, and then after a few minutes we will be ready to jump into this game. So, guys, see you in a bit.